Sydney is often seen as a modern city of skyscrapers, beaches, and iconic landmarks, but beneath its vibrant surface lies a hidden history that many people never learn. Long before it became Australia's largest city, this land was home to Indigenous peoples who lived here for tens of thousands of years. Their stories, struggles, and resilience form the true foundation of Sydney's past. Before European arrival, the area now known as Sydney was inhabited by the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. They lived along the harbor, fishing, hunting, and managing the land with deep knowledge passed down through generations. The harbor was not just water to them, it was a living system filled with food, spiritual meaning, and cultural identity. Rock engravings, shell middens, and sacred sites across Sydney still quietly tell this story. In 1788, everything changed with the arrival of the First Fleet. What began as a British penal colony quickly became a place of hardship, conflict, and survival. Convicts were forced to build the city under brutal conditions, facing hunger, disease, and harsh punishment. Many never survived the early years. While Sydney grew, it did so through immense human suffering that is often glossed over in history books. Hidden beneath modern streets are remnants of this convict past. Old tunnels, forgotten foundations, and buried buildings still lie beneath Sydney's CBD. Some were used for transporting goods, others for imprisoning convicts, and many were simply abandoned as the city expanded. These underground spaces remain one of Sydney's best-kept historical secrets. Sydney also played a major role in darker chapters of Australian history. Indigenous communities were displaced, their lands taken, and their populations devastated by violence and disease. Despite this, Aboriginal resistance never disappeared. Leaders fought to protect their people, culture, and land, even as the city grew around them. Their stories are rarely told, but they are essential to understanding Sydney's true history. The Gold Rush era brought another transformation. Sydney became a gateway city, flooded with migrants seeking fortune. While wealth flowed in, so did crime, overcrowding, and inequality. Slums formed alongside grand buildings, and social divides widened. Many of Sydney's oldest neighborhoods still reflect this contrast between prosperity and hardship. Even Sydney's most famous landmarks carry hidden stories. The Rocks District, now a tourist attraction, was once a rough convict settlement filled with crime and disease. Beneath its charming streets lies a past shaped by desperation and survival. Similarly, some historic buildings are rumored to be haunted, their stories tied to tragic events from colonial times. Today, Sydney stands as a global city, but its hidden history remains etched into the land. Every street, harbor cove, and sandstone cliff holds memories of ancient cultures, convict struggles, and forgotten voices. Understanding Sydney's past means looking beyond postcards and skylines to recognize the people who lived, suffered, and survived here long before the modern world arrived. Sydney's true story is not just one of progress, it is a story of endurance, loss, and resilience that continues to shape the city today.